Okay, everyone, welcome to this call. We are very excited that you have joined us. I am very excited as well to be on this call every Thursday night and talk about Immunotec, Immunical, and how of an amazing opportunity this is for all of us. My name is Angelo Licari, Platinum Consultant for Immunotec. Been with the company for 7 years now, and this is the best thing that has come into our lives. And we are so excited to bring you this call. Immunotec is a network marketing company. I'll get into what that is in a little bit here. Immunotec is a debt-free company, and they started 40 years ago as research and development. That's all that they did was research and development for the first 20 years. 20 years of research and development, and then they decided to enter the marketplace and using the network marketing model. What in the world was Dr. Bonos researching for the first 20 years? What was he doing during that time? It's incredible what he was doing. He was finding out about a small molecule called glutathione. And actually, not only him, but there's been many other scientists and doctors right now, currently, and in the past, through the years, through the decades, that have been researching ways how to raise our glutathione levels in our body. I'm going to enter in a little bit about our flagship product, the product that has changed so many lives through the past 20 years that we've been in the marketplace. And it basically, glutathione is the key function of this product called Immunical. It's a very small molecule. Every single one of your cells in your body has this glutathione small molecule. It's very, very important for the functioning of our body. Without glutathione, we would die. It's simple as that. The principal functions of glutathione, what does it do in our body? Number one, it does build our immune system. It's essential for the immune system to exert its full potential. We need glutathione in our body, and that right there is from PDR, the Physician's Desk Reference. You can search the Physician's Desk Reference. You can go to pdr.net, type in Immunical, and it tells you all kinds of things that you may want to know about our product. We have an amazing, amazing product here. So number one, I told you, it builds our immune system. We all have an immune system. We all need it healthy. That's what glutathione does. The other thing is that it detoxifies our cells. Glutathione detoxifies our cells, our organs, our lungs. Everything in your body, every cell in your body, again, has glutathione in it, and it detoxifies. It cleans your cells. It gives your cells energy, number three, and as well as it's a master antioxidant. Out of all the antioxidants in your body, glutathione is the most important one. Bottom line is this: high glutathione levels gives us all a complete regeneration of our whole body at the cellular level. And guess what? We know right now that we need glutathione. You know, you can research it. You need it in your body. Our product, Immunical, is scientifically proven to raise your glutathione levels in your body. It's incredible what we have, a unique product. No other product out there scientifically proven to do that, and we all need to take it. We also have medical validations, 70 use patents, over 70. I think it's 75 now. And we have doctors, for one example, I'll give you an example here. Dr. Luc Montagnier, he won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for his discovery of the HIV virus. He wrote a book, Oxidative Stress and Cancer, AIDS, and Neurodegenerative Diseases. In his book, in the 42nd chapter, he talks about Immunical, not an ingredient in our product, but Immunical, the product, and how important it is for our body and how it raises our glutathione level. A doctor of that caliber who won the Nobel Prize in Medicine talking about our product. It's incredible, incredible, incredible what we have. Basically, the health of all people in the coming years will depend on their levels of glutathione. Now, you may not want to believe what I have to say about it. That's just fine. You don't have to. You can research what I'm talking about. I did the research as well. Many, many people, many, many doctors that are joining Immunotec every single day are doing their own research about glutathione, about Immunical, and how it raises our glutathione level in our body and how important it is. And some of them are so impressed that they haven't heard about it, that they haven't heard about us. We're a sleeping giant, and it's just exciting what we have on our fingertips here. And I'm going to go in now a little bit and talk about network marketing a little bit, but I first would like to, I don't know, he's traveling tomorrow. He may not be on the call. I'll just see if Dr. Eduardo Scholcoff is on the call with us tonight.
I am. Are you able to hear me?
Coming through loud and clear, Doctor. I really appreciate going to Denver tomorrow. I really appreciate you getting in. He's going to speak a few minutes, but before you get going, Doctor, I just want people to know that, you're an associate professor of clinical family medicine at Northwestern Feingold School of Medicine, working at the Cook County Health and Hospital Systems, the director of maternal child health at the Department of Family and Community Medicine. It's an honor, Dr. Diamond Consultant. Not only is he a medical doctor at full time, but he's a Diamond Consultant with Immunotec. Just joined us, I think, on now 8 months ago, maybe or so. But Doctor, it's a blessing and a pleasure to have you on the call. I know you're very excited about Immunocal. Is there anything I missed that you would like to add to the call today, Doctor?
Yeah, I will briefly mention something. Glutathione, you can apply. Our products for the skin has glutathione, and they get to the cells in the skin. But if you drink glutathione, you will never get anything in your cells because it will be destroyed in your stomach. Basically, there's two things, and you will, for everybody in the call, you have to be able to go to Dr. Bona's original work because he worked in what the cell needs to build this potent antioxidant inside each of the trillions of cells. And that's why every health challenge gets better. Basically, he discovered this with other science, and then he discovered a way to increase the main amino acid. The glutathione is made with 3 little bricks, 3 amino acids. One is not very common or not very easy to build it. That's why he discovered, or he tried to work for many years in how to get cysteine to each cell, and he did it. He consolidated, he recovered the cysteine that they get from the way of the cow milk with a special thing that is able to pass the stomach. Then, to make it clear, I did drink 1 envelope, or really 1 dissolved envelope of Immunocal with the potency of 17 eggs, but cannot be cooked. This goes to the stomach. It passes the stomach because it's consolidated, get to my small gut, get absorbed, go to all the cells in my body, and if I have a health challenge, that cells are oxidized and need antioxidant. And this is why I am not surprised. I'm amazed, and that's why never did one net business net in my life. I was never thinking in doing this, and I'm 64. Then I'm in the end part of my career. That was the idea of being the director of maternal child. But this is so amazing. I cannot tell you one health challenge that these do not help, including all the arthritis, from lupus to rheumatoid arthritis whatsoever. And I do not want to mention a lot of diseases, but if somebody has a health challenge, that piece of the body, heart, brain, the little piece of brain that manage your Parkinson's disease, that get deoxidized. The cysteine get to the cells in that center and clean it. That's why it makes better that health challenge, Parkinson's disease or whatsoever. I mentioned Parkinson or Alzheimer because if anybody in the calls go to the pdr.net, you will see that the indications, you will find the indications there. And while you mentioned Luc Montagnier, one of the indications there you will see that is AIDS, and especially the fatigue from AIDS. Then I can talk, if you want, for the rest of the night, because before I get into this, I went to all the papers, all the long, before Immunotec get into the business was a research company alone, then has a lot of papers from rat to dogs, from adults to kids, and this is something that people will not believe. You take it and you will not believe it. Then happy to answer some questions. There is a lot of other things that perhaps is not a bad idea to take a look, like Ogniva, that is a very, very good product for the brain, like Contralenta, that is a very, very good product for all the joint challenge. And I love Magistral for everybody. You do not need to be a doctor to give your father or grandfather, people older than 60, more than 40% has benign prostatic hypertrophy. Try it. It's a liquid. It's very, very benign because it's all natural. And a few days later, you will see some results in less bathroom during the night, less sensation that you always have to go and pee, etc., that the prostate produces. Then I will be happy to talk about this, but Immunocal is our centerpiece. And I think that everybody in every place, it doesn't matter, your kids are pretty healthy, they have to take Immunocal. And we yesterday, unbelievable, with our manager from Immunotec, they play you and Bricia in that video where your kids are drinking the Immunocal. Then
that's right.
Yes, I do not know if it's available for the callers, but it's something that you people, everybody knows. This is a beautiful, beautiful family. Besides that, this is one of the best products I ever saw. Comparison with penicillin probably is enough.
Wow, unbelievable. Did you say that one pouch of Immunocal is equivalent to the cysteine in 17 raw eggs? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah, that's correct.
Unbelievable. Wow. And the other highlight, here's a medical doctor. How many years have you been a doctor? It's 26, 27. How many years as doctor?
29.
29 years medical doctor, and he's never done network marketing, never wanted to do network marketing, but because of our product and the research that it has and the results that it has in people, it turned your head, I know, and you're very excited. Even though right now at this time in your life you're thinking of retiring, I know you have a passion for this and you want to keep going with Immunotec and promoting. So it's so exciting to hear that, and there's doctors every day that are turning their heads toward us as well because of the products that we have. So thank you so much, Dr. Eduardo. I know you have a busy night preparing for your trip tomorrow, and I really, really thank you for getting into the call for the time that you did. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and everybody that is in the call, please invite people to the call. This has all 4 components, excellent products, but especially Immunocal. Excellent conversation. I imagine that you will get into that later. And what is most important, this family, we have a terrible, here in Chicago, very good group with people that has a terrible accident and so on. And everybody pitched to help these people. This really, you get into the family. We meet every Wednesday here and in Chicago, and we get every single Wednesday a new health testimony that it gives you goosebumps. We are talking about normal people that come with their hemoglobin A1C to show how the kid that has diabetes type 1 or whatsoever get better. Then really something that everybody has to take. Thank you very much.
That's right. Thank you very much, Doctor. I appreciate it. We'll hopefully see you next week.
Sure.
Okay, very good. Yes, raising the glutathione levels in our body is key, and that's what our product does. It's awesome to hear Dr. Eduardo Scholcoff talking about that in this way. So real quickly, before we introduce our caller, I want to talk about, we are a network marketing company, and we're very, very proud to be one. And there's some reasons why network marketing is growing in the global economy. But first, I would like to talk about in the USA. We grew network marketing in the U.S. It grew for the 6th straight year, reaching $36 billion in the USA. That's one of the reasons we're continually, as an industry, growing. It's a 5% increase from the previous year. So it's quite the industry. Another reason is the amount of people that are getting involved in network marketing has risen from 18.2 to 20.2 million people from 2014 to 2015. That's a 2 million people in the U.S., more than the previous year, increasing in the amount of people getting involved. And obviously, everyone has a desire to be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a risk taker, and I think we all have an entrepreneurial spirit. But it's someone who wants to face risk, and today, more and more people want to be entrepreneurs. Network marketing provides the means to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that's what Dr. Eduardo talked about, a team of people, a family of people that you are involved with. And here's the beautiful thing about this. I was just thinking about this the other day. In any job that anyone has out there, you're working for a person. You're working for someone, a corporation. The bottom line is you go to work for somebody else's dream. You're helping someone else's dream come true. In network marketing, you're going to work for your dream. You're doing it for your dream. And not only that, you are working with a team of people that are also working together to achieve their own dreams. In corporate America, in corporate, wherever, any job that you have, everyone is working together for somebody else's dream. Their common goal is someone else's dream, the owner of that company, whoever that is, or the corporation. In network marketing, we're all working together for our own dreams. And that's the beauty of this industry. Anyone can build this industry. It doesn't matter your background, your age, your education. It's open to everyone. We have people on our team as old as 78 years old, diamond consultants, and we have diamonds as young as 19 years old. So it doesn't matter where you come from. You can build this business, and that's the beauty of having this industry. In this industry, it doesn't matter where you come from. And there's no other, listen to this, there is no other network marketing company that has a product with 40 years of real research. There isn't. I try to find one that has the research that we have. There isn't. That's why Immunotec is continually growing and growing and growing as well. We're part of that growth that I just talked about in the U.S. We are part of it, and we have something unique. You do have to be careful when searching for a company. That's true. You do have to be careful. Over 80% of every network marketing company that starts, in 3 years, it'll be gone. It's just the reality. We've withstood the test of time. We are a solid company. We have people like Doug Mcnab, who's on the line with us. Are you there, Doug?
You bet, Angelo. How are you?
Excellent. I'm doing great. We got people like Doug, who's been receiving commission checks for 20 years, and there's no better person to talk about his experience in network marketing as Doug Mcnab. And, talk about an opportunity here. He took this opportunity 20 years ago, and you've got one of the biggest businesses in all of Immunotec. So congratulations to you, Doug. Tell us a little bit about why, since I was just talking about the industry, why do you like network marketing, and more importantly, why do you like Immunotec, Doug?
Sure, Angelo. Thanks very much for having me on the call. Well, my network marketing career started back in the early 90s when I was first introduced to this. And I thought I had a good job. I was a postmaster, and in my first year in network marketing, the 12th month, I earned over $12,000 in that 1 month. And that represented at least 3 months of work in a career that I've been at for 10 years. So I tripled my income in a year after working in the postal system up here, and became a postmaster, which was a decent job. So I immediately fell in love with this industry. I had no idea that this kind of unlimited opportunity existed. I don't have an education like Dr. Eduardo, who spoke so brilliantly on the product. And that's the kind of passion and the kind of intelligent, educated man that we're attracting to this company because we are so professional. I don't come from that kind of a background, so I'm just a normal working guy and discovered a path to financial freedom, to get control of my own life back, to escape the rat race. So that was where my love affair with this industry started. And you know what? Your points you made, Angelo, are very, very accurate, because we are a different group of people, and we do band together. And even though there's a lot of people out there that don't understand us, they don't understand what we do, if you get into this industry and you find a good product with a good company like Immunotec and Immunocal, you'll find people that will join you in this venture. And these people will become, I don't know, even whether we're on the same teams or not, we're family. We know we're doing something significant with our lives. We're helping other people with their health. We're keeping people healthy so they can live a long and a great life. We're putting some gold back in the golden years, And that's a really special thing to be able to do with a product, and at the same time, earn a living, get your life, control of your life back, some time freedom, and take care of your family. And what could be more important than that?
That's exactly right. Wow, it's always good to hear you talking and coming from the perspective from being with Immunotec for as long as you have, and you're seeing right now in the history of Immunotec the biggest growth that we've had, in these last 7 years, and every month we're breaking records, it seems like. So, talk a little bit about, from the business perspective, why you see, someone that maybe has just getting started today may say, hey, well, he's been here for 20 years. He got in when it was good. But, there's people right now that are getting in the last year, or even, in the last 2 years, that are making more money than you've made in these last 20 years, every month. So talk about the opportunity for the new person that may be looking at getting started today.
Absolutely. And, that's one of the things that people don't understand about this industry, because you do get this impression that you got to get in the beginning to really make the serious money. Well, the truth of my experience with network marketing, I was attracted to this company because of the product, because my mom and dad had passed away when I was fairly young, and so I was always looking for a real natural health product that could make a difference in my life, and Immunocal certainly met all that. So I took the product, and I built a small network. I got my product paid for. I got to the diamond level, but that was over 10 years, 12 years, and amazingly enough, it wasn't until 2010 that my business really took off. And even though I started in 1997, so that's talking 13 years. So for 13 years, I was on idle. I was just like putting along. And then one person can make such a huge difference in your business. I consider myself a good networker. I'm a good communicator, and I've had some success in business and in other areas and things. But with Immunotec, my whole business changed when Dr. Pelayo joined my team. And that's what really changed everything. And it changed a lot of things for the company itself. One person can have a huge impact on your business. So if you're just getting started, or even if you've been here for a few years and you're doing okay, but you're not where you want to be, the biggest thing is to never, ever give up, and always talk about the product and the opportunity to everybody, because you don't know where the next person's going to, where your next Dr. Eduardo, your next Dr. Pelayo, or your next Doug Mcnab, or Angelo Licari
That's right.
is going to come from. You just talk and share this amazing story, and I'm telling you, you're one person away from changing your life forever. So as long as you keep that vision and you never give up, good things will happen. You can't stop them from happening. And again, that's part of the beauty of this industry. You don't need to have any skills or talents. There's some things you do have to learn. You do have to learn some skills. I shouldn't say that. But once you acquire the basic skills, and they're not, trust me, they're very basic. The ability to communicate about a product and an opportunity, and the determination and persistence not to stop. You just talk to everybody and keep on doing it. And sooner or later, people will start to say yes, and then that right person comes along, and everything can change. And I think that's one of the most appealing parts of this industry to me, Angelo, is that it does truly have the ability to change lives, and you don't have to have some special connection. You don't have to have some, a silver spoon or a great education. It can literally happen to anybody. If your belief is strong enough and you never give up, you can succeed in network marketing.
That's exactly right. And, it's and the other reason I love this, our company and what we have, is those that work the hardest get paid the most, and it's such a fair company, fair industry. And there's no, it's just incredible. You think, if you were to picture a perfect business, where you don't have to invest a lot of money, this is it. And here's why. You talk about you wanting to start a business right now, a traditional business, and you want a website, or you want, a call center, or whatever all the things you need for a traditional business, you have to pay a lot of money for that, a lot of overhead. What we have here in Immunotec is incredible. They've spent already close to $1.3 million in a website. That when you say yes to Immunotec, you get that website, you get the back office, you get all the research that's been done, and you don't have that overhead. Where do you find that? All of the millions that Dieter and Chuck Roberts, our founders, invested at the beginning, someone needed to invest that money in the research. Somebody needed to take the money out of their pockets and put it into Dr. Gustavo Bonus at the beginning, and they needed to fund his research. They spent millions and millions on that research in those 20 years, and even continually today spending money on research. Guess what? You don't have that overhead of that. You can represent a product and get paid recommending it without any of that overhead. You have a call center waiting for you. Many people up in a call center in Canada, California, and Mexico, that you can recommend people to call the company directly. They ship the product directly from the warehouse to the door.
Angelo, you dropped off there.
This is Dr. Scholcoff. I was hearing you. Thank you very much for what you said. One thing about this company, I have been only 7 months, and until Angelo gets back. Angelo, are you back?
I'm back now. I'm sorry. Last week, all of a sudden, my call just dropped. All of a sudden, it's really weird. I apologize, but all of a sudden, it just dropped. But thank you, Eduardo, for getting in there. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Well, I was one of my most important arms of my business came just what he described. An unbelievable person is the daughter of one of my patients that has a chronic ulcer in one leg, and he already is amputated in the other. And then I offer her, say, well, come to one of our talks Wednesday, and all of a sudden she's in a different business, and she brings 1, 2, 3. Now probably that part of my business probably is 55, 60 people that very nice people. We already have them here for a barbecue and so on. Then that was my part. I was laughing when he was describing how to do this, and I say talk with everybody because this is good for everybody. It's not a little good or it's perhaps good. It's very good. It's proven. Then that's my thought. Okay.
Very good. That's awesome. Excellent. Thank you. And it is true. It's just so true. It's an example in your business and in Doug's business and everyone's business that's had success here, or a little bit of success even, that we've talked to people. We can't talk with the whole world. It's not necessarily about the people that you talk to. It's who they talk to and who they talk to and who they talk, because we were able to open up the Dominican Republic, and we never knew one person in the Dominican Republic. But through a person who through a person through a person, all of a sudden knew someone in the Dominican Republic, and now we have, I think it's 8 diamonds there and 9 diamonds and 2 executive diamonds in the Dominican Republic. So it's exactly right. You talk to everyone you can because it really works. The product really works. And the last thing I want to say is the other thing, that when you say yes to Immunotec without the overhead, without having the expense, It's an international business. Go ahead and try to start a traditional business and open up in another country other than the U.S. or in Canada, or go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic or over in Ireland and England. Try to do business in another country and see how much that costs you. Here, you don't have the overhead. No matter what country you're in, you say yes. All of a sudden, if you know people in the countries where we're located, they ship the product right to their doorstep, and you don't have that overhead. There is nothing like this. And with the product, with our research that really works, it's just every time I talk about it, I get more and more excited. Not only for me, but mostly for the new people and the new people that are going to get started today and tomorrow in the future that are going to, I believe, the people that haven't even heard about us yet are going to have the biggest businesses here in Immunotec. We have yet to reach them yet, and it's your job to get out there and reach those people. So, Doug, I would like you to have our closing thoughts here. I know you already won the trip, the incentive trip. Not only do we get paid in commissions every month, but the company pays our all-inclusive trip every year. This year, if you're in the U.S. and Canada and the Dominican Republic, you get to choose whether you go to Disney or the Riviera Maya in Cancun, Mexico. And Doug, I know you already won the trip for one, and you're going for two. So tell us, Doug, also about the experiences, some of the experiences that you had in Immunotec and how it's changed your life.
Absolutely, Angelo. Yeah, I guess I'm one of the advantages to being with the company for so long is that those of us who started, back in 1996 and 1997 when the company was just forming, had an opportunity to get to know Dr. Bonas. And that was probably one of the greatest gifts I have from this company, because it was almost like meeting an Einstein-like figure. He was such a brilliant, brilliant man. And it really leaves no doubt to the true value of our product. It came from his brilliance. So I have been with this company back in the days when Dr. Bonas wandered the halls of Immunotec, sort of like Dr. Gutman does today, same kind of thing. And it was such an honor to get to know that man and to see this company grow and become, what it is today, a growing and powerful company of the future. And it's going to take a lot of people, Angelo, a lot of people that haven't even heard about us yet. It's going to take people like that to join this company to really turn it into the billion-dollar, perhaps multi-billion-dollar company that we deserve to be, because we have a product that has a direct impact on the immune system, and a healthy immune system has a direct impact on the quality of life that you will have. So what could possibly be more important than that? It's a gift that each and every one of us that's on this call has been given that gift, the gift of knowledge, that you have your hands on something that no one else has. And it's up to you what you decide to do with that. People that decide to run with this and run hard are going to change their financial lives forever. And they're going to do it by having a meaningful impact on the lives of many, many other people. And that joy and enrichment in your life is something that I wish for everybody that's on this call. So if you're listening to this for the first time, I hope you see this. I hope you get a glimpse of the vision of what your future could be, and really take the bull by the horns here, and make things happen, change your life, because this is the opportunity you've been looking for. Thanks, Angelo.
Thank you so much, Doug. And before we close this call, I always want to mention, so if you're on this call listening and you're saying, yes, I want to get started, you have two options. Basically, you can get started as a consultant and say yes to the website and say yes to all these things. And then you say yes to receiving commissions as well. That costs $525. You get your product, you get your website, you get your international business, you get the warehouse, the call center, all that stuff. And obviously the research of the product, everything's yours for $525, and you get a 7 boxes of Immunocal. There's some different pack options. Your upline, whoever invited you to this call, can walk you through. Or maybe you're saying you just want to be a customer and try the product. That's another option. We have great options for under $200 currently. We will be changing the customer program, but for now you have an opportunity of trying some boxes of Immunocal. And this month we have a promotion on it. We have a really good vitamin and mineral supplement right now. You buy 3 bottles and you get a 20% discount off of those bottles. So that's a great discount as well. Additional, obviously, it's a 20% additional discount on top of that. So and let's say you want to get started and thinking, hey, I want to make some money here. You have an opportunity with 4 people. If you find 4 people that want to join your team, that's all that it takes, and that will give you your money back. Basically, you get the money that you invested, the $525. You get that back in commissions as well. And from there, you can. That's the silver. You would be considered a silver rank. There's bonuses involved there as well. And then the gold rank is a good rank as well. The average gold makes right around $22,000 a year. Some people do it in 1 month, 2 or 3 months. And then there's the diamond, which Dr. Eduardo Scholcoff is a diamond consultant. He went diamond in 7 months or so, or I think 6 or 7 months. And that average 6 months. Excellent.
I'm already going.
6 months.
I'm already going.
What's that?
I'm already win the trip to the Rivera.
You already won the trip. Excellent.
You already won. Yeah.
Congratulations. Wow. And so an average diamond makes in between $70,000 and $75,000 a year. He did that in 6 months. Incredible, the opportunity. He worked hard, obviously. So the ball's in your court. The question is what you want to do. An executive diamond, Doug Mcnab's our executive diamond. You heard him speak wonderfully on the call. An average executive diamond with Immunotec makes just over $200,000 a year. So there's the limits are endless. And it's all about you right now. It's about what you want to do with it. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Now is the time for you. This is, the amazing product that we have, Immunocal, precursor of glutathione, is the opportunity of our lifetime. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We will be here next week. And get with the person that invited you. If you want more details, this call is a little light to what we have to offer. There's a lot more. There's a lot more research you can do. So thank you, Doug Mcnab, for getting in. Thank you, Dr. Eduardo Scholcoff. We will have another great call next week, everyone. I will open the lines up. Just give me 1 second. Excellent, everyone. Well, good night, everyone, and have a wonderful weekend and week. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Angelo.
You're welcome. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.